I make some ugly shit sometimes. We come in this joint. It's only right. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it.
Yo, we back again,
Sir.
man. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. It's your host that love to smoke, the great Orange Hope, man. And I'm here with one of the greatest co-hosts to ever exist, my homie, my player partner.
Man, Mac at a stack, a.k.a. James Mac, and we back with another episode of Lessons and Blessings, man. How y'all doing?
How
you doing?
Yes, man. Stay blessed and keep your head up. Now, this episode going to be a little different, you know. Mac and I spoke after last episode, and don't get me wrong, trending topics is cool. We're going to continue to do that. We're going to, but we also wanted to, and we do trending topics. We do a lot of hip hop culture. We do that,
Facts.
but we want to start expanding out or expounding out into different conversations and just more intimate things that we think about and we want to talk about. So we will still gonna hit y'all with the trending topics whenever something happening. We gonna definitely touch on that and give you the lessons and blessings from those situations. But we gonna more personal topics that we want to speak on that affect our daily lives and just things we like. Like I was telling man, we like different things. Like we got infatuation with space and people's intellect and we all dealt with, you know what I mean, different types of females, and like it's just so much different stuff that we can talk about where it's gonna be really, you know what I mean, it's gonna add to a different conversation rather than it just being, you know what I'm saying, what's trending or what's going on in the hip hop community, which we love too because we hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But
right, yeah, that's a fact.
We're gonna give you that, but what we basically saying is, man, we it's like a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? We adding something new to the menu. That's basically what I'm saying, you know what
right.
I mean? You can come for that cheeseburger or cheesesteak. We just added a crispy chicken, you know what I'm saying, sandwich to the menu, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Brand new. So
yeah.
That's how we're going to keep doing, and we will keep expounding. So, Mac, without further ado, man, episode 32. I'm going to let you set it off, Mac, man, with the first topic, man. Where we going?
Yeah, man. So, that was a great intro, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting better. I'm telling you, we almost to that half century mark. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in trouble. I'm getting comfortable, bro. I'm really getting comfortable.
Yeah.
It took a minute, but we get there.
But the first topic, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, this is just shit that we think about, and it's part of our life and part of our growth. You know what I'm saying? So this topic is, the devil's greatest tool is discouragement. So
that's a bar.
And with that, you know, I heard that and I was like, man, that, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty deep. You know what I'm saying? To hear that, and it relates to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the way I interpret it is, let's say, you know what I'm saying, you got something you want to achieve out of life, and you know, you hear these stories of somebody that almost made it there, but then they just end up giving up and not keep pushing and don't never make it to that promised land or reach that goal or whatever. You know, the devil can use things against you. It could be an obstacle. You could have a bad day. Somebody could, you know, call you and bother you that you don't really mess with, or you ain't heard from in a long time. It could be a bad day at work. It could be like different avenues that the devil can hit you from to like discourage you from whatever goals you're trying to achieve. Cause you can be on your high horse, your A game. You know what I'm saying? You hitting the gym, you doing everything that you're supposed to do, and you feeling good. You on that cloud 9, and then here come the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. And then some people get hit with that and be like, God damn, like, man, fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? They get discouraged, and then they go back like, man, shit, fuck it. Like, or let's say like somebody that stopped drinking and they doing good. You know what I'm saying? That was a heavy alcoholic, you know what I'm saying? And then something happened, they get stressed out. Man, I need a drink. Let me go ahead and pour up one real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then they back on the bullshit again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I look at it, it's a life thing, but it's a spiritual thing for me too, because that happens a lot to me. Like, things will try to hit me from different avenues as far as like life wise, and you know, so I got to get my mind right and be like, nope, nah, I'm not, nah, I'm gonna keep going. You know, even though it's a bad day, I gotta keep going because you ain't gonna stop me. The evil ain't gonna get me. You know, so I ain't gonna say I'm always on a high horse, but even when I'm not on that horse, we still moving. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta keep pushing through. So yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you can call it the devil, evil, or whatever out here, the opposite of that positive energy that you know supposed to live by, the righteousness, and going for your gusto and being the best version of yourself you supposed to be out here in this world, try to trick you out your game. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, you know, this being discouraged is a big factor in that. It's like like you feel let down, and it's like the first stepping stone to trickle down to hit that rock bottom again, or if you've never been there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about it. How you feel about it? Let me know. Like, can you relate to that? And how do you see it?
Mac, this is an amazing topic, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming up with that topic or seeing it and bringing it to the table.
Yeah.
Man, like I had a bunch of, when you was talking, a bunch of ideas and a bunch of scenarios running in my head. But when you first started talking and you was talking about like making you slow down or making you give up, or you know what I mean, right before you get to your next level, or just messing up your momentum, basically.
Yeah.
I know you probably just seen this meme. I didn't seen it. It was going. I ain't seen it in a minute, but I know it was going around for a minute. But it was like it's a cartoon meme, but it's like a dude in a cave. So it's a white man in a cave. Well, and like he digging. You know what I mean? He mining.
Yeah. Not to cut you off. That's what I was thinking about when I was talking. When he was right there at the end,
and all the gold or the diamonds is right on the other side.
The diamonds, yeah.
He get too tired and he stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He put his pick. You know what I mean? His pick acts up, and you know what I'm saying, and turn around.
Yep.
And it's like, bro, you got a couple more swings, and you right there. The gold right there. The diamonds right there. Like, why you know what I mean? But that's the discouragement. It's like, and that's how life is. It's crazy, Matt. Because you be like, man, I'm doing all this for nothing, and I felt like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I had, even with the music and stuff, Mac, like I had to learn that, hey, maybe it's a stage, and don't get me wrong, I still love it, I'm still do it. But what I'm saying is, sometimes stuff don't happen on your time, and I had to learn that even if what you want to do don't work out, you can still be successful and enjoy your life in another way. You know what I'm saying? And still get that same fulfillment. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that wanted to do something. Maybe they got in an accident, or, you know, athletes blow their knee out. Now they got a coach instead. You get what I'm saying, or something like that. I really want to be on the field, but that ain't my, you know what I mean? Life circumstances cause me to, you know what I'm saying, have to do something else, but I'm still around the game. You get what I'm saying?
There you go.
So some people just pack up their shit. You know what I'm saying? They tear their ACL. They don't get drafted. Now they don't even like football no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't like basketball no more. Like, they don't even want to watch. You know what I mean? There's people like that like, I'll turn that shit off. Like, damn, bro, just because you ain't make it, you don't want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that, and but when you talk about the devil with discouragement, man, it's crazy because you right, Mac. You could be focused on everything, doing everything right, and let's say everything going right for you. You having a good day, boom, boom. You like, it's a beautiful day, boom, tire blow. You like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But it's little inconveniences like that. It's like, all right, somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to get me, and you might not even have to, like, it's sometimes it's like, damn, bro, my bread funny right now. Now I gotta get a tire, I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get towed, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like little stuff like that, but it's life. But you'll be thinking that, oh, somebody out to get me. You know what I'm saying? And it could be the devil, but like I said, man, the discouragement, man, sometimes lead to depression, Mac. And I think that's where the devil gets you, because it's like he testing your soul, he testing your heart, like what you got, what type of drive you got. You know what I'm saying? If it's a couple bumps in the road, you gonna pull over. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna get out the car, or you gonna do whatever you gotta do to get this car back on the road and keep going. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people tire blow out, they like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do, you know what I mean? I can't do nothing with it. Pull it to the side of the road out. You know what I mean? Hang the towel from it. You get what I'm saying? Or hang the white.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean? I'll come back later, or I might not come back later. You know what I'm saying? Me,
right.
Motherfucker, hey man, I'm gonna call the tow truck while I'm on the side of the road. Hey man, come get this shit off the side. You know what I'm saying? If I got the means to do it, you feel what I'm saying? Now, there's different type of people. So, but I felt that heavy. I don't know why, but in my head right now, it's telling me to say. I remember this one time. I think because you was talking about like somebody being a bad alcoholic and having that drink and going back down that path. Man, I remember the night before before I caught a DUI, I was at my cousin's house and we was over there and I saw a meme on my phone, right? We in there drinking. I think we was drinking Bacardi that night. I don't even drink Bacardi like that. You feel what I'm saying? But that was my cousin's drink at the time. But somehow we ran out of one Bacardi and all they had was another we ran out of the white and they had to switch to the dark. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't supposed to, even if it's the same liquor, you ain't supposed to mix them.
Yeah.
Dumbass move. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, I remember seeing a meme on my phone and I'll never forget it. Mac, I'll never forget it. The meme said, beware of the spirits that's inside the bottle as well. And I said, damn, you know what I'm saying? That shit deep. Now, mind you know what I'm saying? We just about to start drinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got there, put my phone on the charger, and I'm scrolling through my joint in the kitchen, and I seen that joint, and I'm like, what the, you know what I'm saying? But it stood out to me, but obviously later on that night, it's, you know what I'm saying? It still hit me. And but that's what I'm saying. God will give you signs. But you know what I'm saying? But if you don't heed them, that's the thing. Like, we'll see what the devil do to us, but we'll miss the signs that God gave us too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sometimes God will be like, bro, I would have had you avoid this whole thing if you would have listened. You get what I'm saying? Or if you would have heeded my warning. Now you ain't heed my warning. Now you got to get bumped in your head. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe you come back. It was that. And I tell you this one thing, Mac, and it's a little off, but it's the same. I remember, I think it was a year or so. Might have been the next year. After Shay passed, man, my best friend Shay passed, and it was my birthday, and my dad wanted to see, like, all day we've been getting lit all day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My dad wanted to come down. Now, mind you, he could have came down earlier in the day. I was mad because I'm like, nigga, you could have been down here or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I've been drinking. My grandma was still living at the time, so I don't want my grandma don't know I'm drinking and I'm underage drinking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My grandma don't know this, so. And he was staying with my you know what I mean? They lived together at the time, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, because my dad was you know what I mean, disabled as well, on dialysis and things like that. So, he had diabetes at an early age. But anyway, it's like 8, 9 o'clock back. We tour. We've been, you know what I'm saying? We lit. You know what I mean? He like, hey kid, he was like, yo, I'm trying to come see, you know what I mean? Trying to come kick it with y'all. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, just in my head, I'm like, bro, just wait till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But he like, he was like, yeah, grandma gonna come down and we could, you know, meet us at the it's a McDonald's, you know, it's a McDonald's like in Mount Crawford, like going to Harrisonburg, like right outside the Walmart distribution. Like, it used to be a McDonald's there. You get what I'm saying? I think it's a Burger King there now. It's still a McDonald's there. Like halfway there, like right before you get the Buc-ee's or whatever. Right there.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like right there. So he was like, yo, you can meet me there. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't even trying to. So, bro, I'm racing. And this is, I'm just saying this. It's turned into a whole nother thing, but I'm just saying this because it's going to come full circle. So we hop in the car. It's me and like 3 or 4 of the homies. We hop in the car. I'm speeding because I'm trying to get to McDonald's before they get there, before I can eat something. You know what I'm saying? Try to get this, you know, alcohol smell off my breath. Bro, we go in there. I think I eat a double cheeseburger or something. Come out. As soon as we get done eating, come out. They got the car. You know, say what's up to my dad, whatever. Of course, my grandma want to give me a hug. Give my grandma a hug. Now, she ain't never said no shit like this to me before, Mac, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I used to go up there, like 2 weeks every summer and stay 2 weeks with them, her and my dad, every summer. But other than that, I never, you know what I'm saying? I see her rarely, but that's my woman. Like, I love her to death. Like, she always had great energy, super religious. Like, she just was to me a pure, you know what I mean? I didn't know her when I don't remember what she was when she was young. You know how you know what I mean? You don't know what your grandma was when she was 20, 25, but I know what my grandma was in her later years. But anyway, super religious woman. But I give her a hug, Mac, and she back up and she said, now, baby, she said, I'm going to tell you this. She said, I know you in pain. I know you hurt. But she said, the devil going to try to get you any way he can. Get to you any way he can. You need to, don't be drinking. You said, don't leave that alcohol. Don't be drinking and driving. Leave the alcohol alone. My grandma told me this, bro. This before I ever got any DUI. You feel what I'm saying? You get what I mean? So, bro, and I never forget the disappointment in her face, but she didn't down me, but she said, baby, I know you hurting. I know you in pain, but the devil gonna try to get to you any way he can. Fast forward. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that was
coming from that, but that was God saying, bro, through her. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro. But I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm 19, you know what I mean? 20 or something like that. I'm not thinking, you know what I'm saying? I might have been 18 at the, well, no, I was probably not. I was 19. I'm like 19, 20. I'm like, you know what I mean? I ain't even stunting. You know what I mean? What I'm like, oh man, my grandma feel bad. I'm not thinking about how deep it is. I'm thinking my grandma.
Yeah.
Now my grandma know I be drinking. You feel what I'm saying? So
right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I thought of, but that's what made it full circle for me, like you said, man. But like you said, the devil's greatest thing is discouragement. It's still like she warned me. You know what I'm saying? And then the devil and a lot of times drinking do come with discouragement. Like I was drinking for fun at first. You feel what I'm saying? Well, after that, like I really didn't drink heavy until maybe, and I'm not gonna blame it on Shay passing, but after that, when I turned 21 is when I could go buy it myself. That's when it really started. You know what I'm saying? I started going crazy. But long story short, what I'm saying with the discouragement is stuff don't go my way or something like that. Now I'm trying to drink to escape it. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm drinking because be like, damn, this shit fucked up. Like what I'm gonna do? And even though the next day I'm gonna still get up and do what I gotta do, whether I gotta go to work, whether I gotta go to the studio, but I'm like, damn, this shit ain't working. Like what I gotta, you know what I'm saying? So I was getting discouraged, or when, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell a lot of people, Mac, this getting, I'm being long-winded, but
nah, you good.
I'm gonna talk about this on my on the Shots with Dot too, man. But after that Yellow Beezy situation, bro, that's probably the most crushing shit as far as feeling like I was there, and even through all the shit I done fucked up, I'm like, yo, this is it. I you know what I mean? This right here gonna set me apart. This right here it's like a flagship. Like, all right, bet nigga can't never say nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga from did something mainstream at least to court. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if I don't do nothing better than this, niggas ain't doing this, right? You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't did this. Bruh, when I missed that, when we was only like 30 minutes late, traffic, but and we had to pick up people. We went the wrong. We ended up getting kind of pick up a nigga who knew his way around New York, went the wrong way. He told us one address, but it was a business address and a residential address. So we ended up going to the residential address when he was like, no, nigga, I'm at work. I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a whole thing. But sometimes, but Mac, we missed the opportunity. We supposed to go up there. I got the cameraman with me. I done rented a car. You know what I'm saying? We done went up there. Nigga rented the Charger. Went up there. Nigga, we supposed to meet him in New York. Missed the whole junk. And Mac, like, his manager was answering. As soon as we get there, he said, man, I thought y'all supposed to be here at 12. I'm like, bro, we got, you know what I'm saying? Shit happened, but we be there at like 12:45. He's like, man, we got meetings here. We got meeting at iHeart. We got meeting at YouTube. We got meeting at Spotify. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? Make it work, bro. I stayed up there all day. We stayed up there till about 6 o'clock, calling this nigga, trying to, you know, I'm like, yo, he gonna return. I'm like, bro, I just need 1 or 2 scenes. Just hop out.
Yeah.
It don't matter, nigga. Pull up somewhere, hop out. We go over this song real quick and get, you know what I mean? Get the fuck on. Nigga never talked to the nigga, never got my money back for the, you know what I'm saying? Him supposed to do the video, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, pay for the verse. So when I say Mac, that was the most excruciating. I went to the liquor store, got a little like personal Courvoisier joke and a little small bottle. Bro, when I say that ride back was the step, I felt like the ultimate failure, Mac. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like, nigga, how the hell you messed this up? You know what I'm saying? You really is. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I gotta tell everybody that niggas is expecting me to come back and be like, yeah, nigga, we did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding back.
Yeah.
I'm riding back, Mac. It's me, my homie Ray J. Shout out my homie Ray J, bro. He driving. I'm in the passenger. My homie Chiz in the back. He from New York, so he knew his way around, and his people was supposed to meet us. That whole day ain't go right. Like, you know what I'm saying? His people was supposed to meet us. They were supposed to pull out the cars on the block, you know what I mean? In the hood, they from Queens, so we supposed to pull up to one of the, you know what I mean? One of they spots. They was gonna pull the G-Wagons and shit out. Like, we was gonna make it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something. Bro, all that, them niggas, we getting up there, them niggas not answering the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess they might have partied or something the night before, but them niggas, you know what I mean? I told them niggas we supposed to be there at 12. We calling them at 10:30, 11. Ain't nobody answering the phone. So I'm like, yo, this shit, it's just a snowball effect. But what I'm saying, though, Mac, that was probably the most discouraged I ever felt in my life, bro. Riding back from them. Because it was like, nigga, you right there. And you fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not even personally, just by circumstances fucked it up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And them niggas could have flexed and not did it. You know what I mean? And maybe they could have not did it, period. But I feel like if we was there earlier, if we was there when they answered, because he called me. Like, his manager called me like, yo, where y'all at? How far out is y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, he was like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, nigga, not being like, and I can't blame it's nobody else to blame but me. You feel me? It's nobody else to blame but me. So on that ride back, Mac, when I tell you the music was low, I don't even know if the music was on, Mac. 6 hours, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah.
In the quiet, Tino in the back. Then the cameraman was like, I remember we pulled over to a store. Like I had paid him half. And I remember we pulled over to the store. He was like, yeah, bro, give me that other half. And I was like, nigga, we ain't even shoot nothing. He was like, still, man, it's a whole day that, you know what I'm saying? Like I could have been doing something else. Like I said, you right, bro. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I said, you right. I basically just took you on a 12-hour, you know what I'm saying, or 18-hour ride, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. But Mac, that's the most discouraged I felt, and I could have gave up then. Like I wanted, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like,
right.
Fuck it, bro. I didn't like that was the, you know. So, but I didn't. I ended up, you know what I'm saying, still pushing through that and building myself back up, and still, you know what I mean, going back to the studio and doing other shit. But that is the discouragement and the disappointment I felt from that, man, was pure. And that, I'm not going to say it's the devil because it's my own, you know what I'm saying, my own decisions led to that. But at the same time, a little bit of the devil was in that because it still was a way we could have maneuvered through, you know what I'm saying, maneuvered through that.
Yeah.
Made it happen. But sometimes it ain't for you. But I like that topic though, Mac. But I basically, you right about that, man. I think discouragement is the devil's.
I think it's like yeah, it is. Facts. Yeah, that's a hell yeah. If you ain't heard a real story, you just heard one.
hey, I got some deep shit to tell y'all, man. And that shit, man. I'm talking, when you talking about hurt to your heart, nigga, like, and everybody else don't feel it like I feel it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, of course they do, because you know what I mean? Especially Ray J, you're like, nigga, you had me up. We've been up since 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? 3:34 in the morning. You got me driving all the way up here, driving back. He was speeding, trying to get us up there early, you know what I'm saying? And man, it's just having people believe in you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this nigga believed in me enough to, you know what I mean, leave his family for a day to come ride, you know what I'm saying, with me. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we get up here and then none of this shit go right, bro. When I tell you I'm sick. So I didn't felt that bottom, but you got to pick yourself. You know how many people wouldn't have not got out that depression, but that did lead to me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Drinking even heavier than I, you know what I'm saying, was at the time. So like, I had to pull myself up by my, you know what I mean, bootstraps. But I just wanted to touch on that for people, man. But Mac, that's a beautiful topic, man. I don't think people be giving enough thought to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta watch for that. And don't
look for the signs.
Look for the signs, but also the devil going to get you. He going to hit you. Not saying get you as defeat you, but he going to throw rocks at you. And he going to put, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be roadblocks in the road. It's going to be potholes in the road, bro. It's just going to be like, what you going to do once you hit him? You feel what I'm saying? Like, once you hit him, you going to lay there, you know what I'm saying, and drown in misery, or you going to be like, all right, it might take you a month, 2 months, but bounce back, bro. Bounce back. So that's a great topic, Mac. But also, hey, that could take us to our next topic, Mac, where
let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of roll right into working and chasing your dreams. Now, Mac, did you mean by this topic like working while or working and? Like working while chasing your dreams, like as working a job while chasing your dreams, or do you mean like working and chasing is like, all right, I'm doing work, but all my work is towards my dream? Like, which way would you mean?
Well, what I meant, I'm glad you said that because that's a good question. I meant like what I'm doing right now, basically working and then getting here and making time to get my shit accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it could go either way. People in different scenarios too. So, but yeah, that's what I meant.
Nah, bet. Do you want to set that off? Because I was just long. I follow. All
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, basically, yeah. I was just like, that's more personal. Well, the first one's personal too, but this is like, I'm actually living that right now in the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's an everyday thing for me. It don't stop. So, I mean, and like you said, the first topic do tie into the this one because you can get discouraged and not want to work and chase your dreams. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so personally, yeah, I get up, I work, you know what I'm saying, night shift, long hours, and then I get home, you know what I'm saying? While I'm at work, though, you know, I have an idea. Like I told you before we started recording, I got my notes and my phone, I jot my notes, you know what I'm saying, and try to strategize on how to get better, and look at my flaws and be like, I could do this better, or look at like other people that's doing something similar to what I'm doing and be like, I like that, and try to incorporate that in what I do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not easy, but it can be done, and it don't have to be done in large amounts. You know what I'm saying? As long as you moving forward, that's all. Like, that's my thing. That's how I think about it. As long as I'm moving forward, I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no competition. I ain't in no rat race with nobody. I move at my own pace. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, if you successful, I salute you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm on my grind, and I'm gonna move how I want to move. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of hours outside of working like a regular 9 to 5. I'm talking about like your dreams and your goals. And it ain't gotta be, the YouTube creative content space. It could be, you know what I'm saying? You could be building a house, or you could be, you know what I'm saying, want to start a business or something, anything. It's just hard work. It's long hours. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a real respect for everybody that's on the same path or got some type of achievement that they want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Like, right here on my desk, I got a book, a notepad that's like personal goals on the front. I wrote that like 3 years ago. It got my workout goals, my personal goals as far as like saving my money, get my credit right, you know what I'm saying, eating right. And then I, once we started this, I put that in there where I want to be in the next 1 to 2 years. I got 1 to 2 year goals, and then I got 5 to 10 year goals. And I write them. And as I go through them, I check them off. You know what I'm saying? I already knocked 2 off so far. We only like a year in. So, you know what I'm saying? We just getting started. But to be achieving your goals that you wrote down already, you know what I'm saying? That's motivation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, and you got to be like that, because another thing, like with us and our channel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. I love the support and everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But like, the outside, it can't dictate what happened in house. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give y'all the best quality of what we got, and we gonna grow and get better. But we got this formula that we working with. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't let the outside sources dictate what you doing. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it gotta be from the soul, gotta be from the heart. It gotta be you. Because everybody got a life, so live it. That's all that really means. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do what I think is right from my gut, and we put our minds together and we figure something out. This is in-house work right here, and it'll get better with time, man. So yeah, we chasing our goals right here on Blessings and Blessings. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just bow out on that one.
Hey, man, Tabernacle, nigga. Hey, you spoke on that. You spoke on that. Put you at the pulpit, though. No, I like Mac, man. For real, man. What you was saying, like you said, like as far as pushing through and working on your own goals while really working a real job. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers, like, and I say that, and I'm not putting nobody down, but a lot of people, a lot of content creators.
Yeah.
They be in they mama house or their grandma house, or you get what I'm saying, or their girlfriend house or something like that, bro. Like, they don't really, it's, you realize how many people, it's easier to do stuff when you ain't got bills looming over your head. You get what I'm saying? You don't have that,
right?
You know what I mean? In the back of your mind, like, damn, I got this due, but I gotta buy this for the podcast, or I gotta do this. I gotta make, like you said, with as far as making time, like, we real grown men with real jobs and real responsibilities with, you know what I'm saying? Children, things like that. So like you said, you getting off and you making sure you making time. And that's, I'm trying to do better with my organization as far as my time. Like, but you, to get off from a 12-hour shift, Mac, like you, and I did it before too, but to force yourself, like, all right, bro, I'm going to the gym after this. Then after that, I might stay up and still, I got to put this content out. Like, you got to force yourself to do that, man. Cause it'd be days I be drained, like, damn, I don't feel like doing this, but I got to do it. And some days I do fold, but I've been getting better with, nah, this shit got to get done. You get what I'm saying? And
right.
And you 100% right on that, Mac. Like, that's the thing for me is like, man, cause these jobs will drain your soul, bro. And not saying your soul is but it is in essence your soul, because it's your creativity. Like, they want you, so certain jobs want you, that's all you That's all they want you to think about. Like, hey man, be here on time, do this, like your whole, you know what I mean? While you at home, think about what you could be doing better here. Like, that's not me. Like, that's never been me. Like, that's a means to some money. But at the same time, like, nah, bro, I know I don't fit in. Like, I know that's not my end game. I know that's not my calling to be working, you know what I'm saying, at this place for 50 years. You get what I'm saying? Or however long, you get what I mean? 40 years, 30 years, like, it could be a great paying job. It can be whatever. That's for y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's great for you. Like, what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole life ain't gonna be inside a building trying to make people who don't even like me happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to make myself happy, and then that's how these jobs will get you. Because at first you'll have a dream or something that you want to do, and that's one thing I never let stop me, man. Like, I never let my job dictate who I am. You get what I'm saying? You know, people let their job dictate who they can interact with, how they carry themselves, and I make this much, and so you know what I'm saying? I make, you know what I mean, $100,000, so I can't be seen with, you know what I'm saying, with you guys. I can't conversate with you guys. Nah, bro, you off your rocker. You know what I'm saying? Or people, like, they job tire them out so much that they don't even think about doing nothing else. Like, oh, I'm gonna go home, lay down, get back up. You get caught in that rat race, and I'm not. You get caught in that, you know what I mean, that rat wheel, you know, gerbil wheel, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hamster wheel. You get caught in that hamster wheel where you just going, but you going nowhere fast. You get what I'm saying? And you're not fulfilled. Like I said, bro, you can make money, you could be doing great, but if you're not happy internally, like you're not truly happy, like you don't see yourself, like this not fulfilling. Yeah, is it a good paycheck? Yeah, can I sustain myself? And I got responsibilities to take care of. So yeah, but I'm not gonna let this dictate. When I'm off the clock, that's my time. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my time to work.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't do nothing for themselves when they off the clock. All they doing is waiting the clock back in. I've never been one of them people. When I'm off this clock, I'm going to do something I like to do. I'm going to do something that's working towards my goals the same way. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's going to the studio, whether that's us doing this podcast, whatever. But I got to do something to keep my soul yearning to, you know, to a space I want to do. Because as soon as you give up, they got you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you give up, you're like, all right, I'm here. Or you're going to be somewhere else. But as soon as you quit trying, that's when they got you. I'll never quit trying, Max. Something going, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, with this, what we doing, we getting better. Like I told you, getting more comfortable with this shit. And like, we ain't gave up. Like I said, for me, definitely be times you motivated me, Mac. Like, just to see how consistent you are with everything. Like, you on another level. So I'm trying to catch up. You know what I'm saying? You inspiring me. Like, nah, man, this man Mac taking this shit way more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he on a whole nother level with, bro, he dropping content daily. I got to get on that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get on that. I got to get on that same page where Mac is for me, we can both elevate. You going to elevate regardless. But if this thing we doing together going to elevate, I need to be on that same type of time. So that's why even when, like I said, I'm going to the gym for myself, but even when I see you in the gym, Mac, I'm like, this nigga always here before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get off before me, but either I catch you right when you about to leave, or you mid-workout. But I'm like, yo, this nigga Mac is an animal. But I respect it, bro, and that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't rather do this with anyone else because I know where your heart is at and I know where your mind is at. You feel what I'm saying? But what I want to tell the people is, if you got something now, if you love your job and that's all you care about, you got your friends at your job and you got your little, you know what I mean, work husband, work wife, and that's what you like to do, that's you. That's fine. But if you got a dream, don't let these jobs take from you, because at the end of the day, you expendable. Only way you're not going to be expendable is if you got something you making some money for yourself some other type of way. That's the only way you're never going to be expendable to yourself. So that's what I'll tell people, especially people who dream for working for themselves one day, or just to have a side hustle. Like I said, when you got a side hustle, that'll make you look at your job a wholly different. Like, y'all don't control my life. Like, I could lose this job and still be all right. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm not gonna cry, you know what I mean? Some people, they lose their job, they gonna cry, fight and claw. Not, you know what I'm saying? Hey, on to the next, or whatever I gotta do. But I'm never gonna let a job turn me into something I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm not happy. So, because money not everything, bro. You can't take it with you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking while you was talking. Yeah.
Freedom is everything to me. I remember I say this real quick, Mac, and because it's a great topic too, but I say this and we can move on. But I remember the dude, St. John. Yeah, I think you heard of him. He an artist. I think he was Rockefeller, right? He got a different whole style. But he said, I remember some interview, I can't remember who was interviewing him, but he said, man, money, y'all, if you chasing money, you chasing a number. Numbers don't end. He said, so you can always chase that. He said, I'm not chasing money. He said, I'm chasing freedom. He said, I want to be able to stretch my arms out and not feel no walls. You know what I'm saying? Not feel nothing. Like, I'm chasing freedom. And I'm like, damn, that shit is crazy, bro. Just like when you see some people that, 2 examples. I seen a dude living off the grid. Like he, you know what I'm saying, he bought a trailer, set it on some land or whatever. He might have owned the land, family might own the land, but he don't have an electric bill. He don't have, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like everybody got a phone, obviously, for their content, but he like, yo, he basically cut himself out of society where all the societal things that force you to keep going to work and doing this, like, bro, you can still just like live off the land. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but you got to have that land. You got to do something. But I saw that and I was like, yo, that's dope. And then I saw it's a homeless couple. Not saying it's cool, not at all, but they got a tent. They clean they joint. It's a black dude and it's an interracial couple. But I guess they had got kicked out of an apartment or something. They chose to live in a tent. And they had their little toilet set up with the bag and stuff. Now I'm saying it ain't the best for whatever, but they got freedom. Like, they don't have to do, you get what I'm saying? It's them two together in a tent in the woods. Now, for everybody else, that might be like, oh, ain't nobody trying to live like that. Like, I can't take it. Now, you are at, you know what I mean, to the oven. When it's cold, it's going to be cold. You know what I'm saying? When it's hot, it's going to be hot. You susceptible to the elements now. Like, there's pros and cons to that. But they don't have to be nowhere. I remember it was a homeless dude. I can't remember which channel was on Mac, but he was like, I don't have to be anywhere. I'm not on nobody's time. I could do what I want. Nobody's waiting on me. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling me what to do. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We trade that just for comfort, basically, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't bad. Like, everybody want to take trips. I'm sorry. I want to take trips and shit like that too. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, having nothing to do. But what I'm saying is, it's a mindset to, I'm out of the matrix. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right, yeah.
Nobody can tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even cares about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different mindset. But like I said, don't let these jobs take your soul, man, or make you so tired that you can't work towards what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I was exhausted this morning, but hey, went home, laid it down, got up. I said, hey, even before, like last night, Mac edited, put that joint out. I said, I'm gonna clip it up while I'm at, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna clip it up on one of my breaks. As soon as it hit morning, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna put these joints out, but you got to, like you said, you got to be strategic, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta work right now until I get to where I want to go, but I still got to work for myself while I'm working for y'all. You know what I'm saying? If I want something for myself. So I think that's a dope topic too, Mac. But yeah, I encourage all y'all, if working and going home is your thing, just do that. But if you got any type of dream, it don't matter if you want to bake cakes. It don't matter if you want to be a fitness instructor. It don't matter if you want to paint pictures. Do that on your time and make it work. But just don't work and go home if you got a dream and let that dream sit on the shelf, or you got something you want to do and you let it sit on the shelf. Like, nah, don't do that. So that's
and
dope.
before we jump to the next topic, I got a quote from one of my favorite all-time athletes, the great Mike Tyson. This man said, basically this is what he said. It says, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. You know what I mean? So when them times get tough and shit like that, like you said, when you get off work and you don't want to go to the gym, but you go anyway, you know what I'm saying? That you're doing it like you love it. Exactly. So it's same thing with your goals. You know, you got dreams and a business or content you want to create, and it's a bad day, and you just still do it. Do it, man. You love it. You do love it. But you know what I'm saying? To push through that and just continue on, even though you got some type of different energy, you can still get your goals accomplished, man. Just be disciplined. That's it. Never quit.
No, fact. No, Mac, I like that. And right before we leave, I want to say too, it just made me think. You just made me think about this. We always think we got more time. Like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you don't know how much time you got. And you don't want to be 50, 60 years old saying, damn, I've been saying I got tomorrow for 20 years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. You never did it. You never started. And one thing I commend us though, Mac, we start shit. Like, one thing I've always been is a doer. That's why I don't never, and can't nobody take that from me. I'm telling y'all, people, I should do this, or you'll have motherfuckers talk about doing a song for years. I got this, I'm gonna do this song. I'm gonna put this tape out. Nigga, you ain't never put no tape out. I mean, you got niggas in the rap, they never put a music video out before they sell. You're not saying it like that, but you get what I'm saying. They never thought about it. They never, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna go to this school. I'm gonna get this degree, or I'm gonna get this certificate. Nigga, you've been saying that for 10 years. When you gonna actually go and make some time and actually go do it? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing about me, bro. Like, whatever I wanted to do, I always love music, so I always put that first. You know what I'm saying? Even though I gotta feed myself, I gotta clothe myself, I gotta shelter myself. That come with the job. I ain't making no money off music, but as soon as I get off this job, like I said, Mac, at 18, 19, I was already in the studio way before that. You already know that. But, bro, working at Penny Plate, I get off. I used to be able to, at the beginning of the week, Mac, I used to be able to look. This 8, you know what I'm saying? I'm 18. This is when you already know you don't even need no sleep then. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? You supposed to get something, but Mac, I remember I used to be able to look at the week and be like, all right, I might get 10, 15 hours of sleep Monday through Friday. Then I can sleep in. Cause I already know I'm gonna get off from work, come home, do whatever I gotta do, make a move. Then at 6, 7 o'clock, I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We chilling in the studio, and I might not leave there probably till 1:30, 2 in the morning. It's been times, Mac, I done been at the studio lit till 4, 5 in the morning. No lie. And I'm like, nigga, I gotta be at work at 7. I go home, lay in the bed, watch TV. I'm like, cause I can't go to sleep. Cause if I go to sleep, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? I lay in the bed, watch TV, get back up, still lit, still drunk for real, and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Go to work and then come the next day and do the same shit. Like, niggas not doing that. You get what I'm saying? And if they do that, they ain't going to work in the morning. But I did both. You know what I'm saying? And I kept it down for like 4.5 years, but I did both. We went out of town before, so it's like you got to make the time to do it, and it is exhausting. It's exhausting, especially when you don't see when shit ain't happening how you think it's gonna happen. But like I said, Mac, one time, especially on Shots or Dot, and I'm gonna have you on there too, and I'll do it on here too. But I'm gonna go through the shit a nigga accomplished and shit a nigga seen just from making sure I make myself available for my dream. You get what I'm saying? I've still done things that niggas ain't accomplished or niggas would have never did if I didn't put myself in that position. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't willing to work after work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if I'm like, oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I mean, bro, I done called over now, bro. I'm going. Where we going? We going, we got something with little Scrappy. Scrappy said, come down here, bro. I'm calling off. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm doing whatever I got to do, bro. I'm trying to meet this person. I'm trying to meet, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to miss this for the world. Fuck that job. That job won't be there. Or I'll get another job. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I used to be when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, verbatim, like I said, if shit hit the fan, if it becomes like, yo, you got this major opportunity, but you're going to have to miss, you know what I'm saying? Miss this job. Hey, bro. Some of these opportunities ain't coming back around. You get what I'm saying?
Right, that's a fact.
Be here. So you got, like I said, man, y'all jump out the window for yourself, man. Believe in yourself, and I think that's what a lot of it is, Mac. A lot of people don't really believe in themselves. I really think we can do this shit. I wouldn't have not made no music if I didn't think I was nice enough to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know my pen is nicer than a lot of. You know what I'm saying? I know I got.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming different. So you got to believe in yourself. Just like with the shit we talking real shit. I know there's a fan base for us. We just got to bring them to us.
Yeah.
I know this fan. I know there's a lane. We got a lane, Mac. We just got to bring people to it. The lane is open. We just got to bring the people to it. Because a lot of niggas ain't saying that, talking the shit we talking and keeping it real. But
exactly.
Yeah. Nah, Mac. But yeah, I let you set that topic off, and then you had another. Like hey, Mac came with some heat today. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to come. Like I said, yo, we usually split the topic, sharing, but I ain't gonna lie, man. These topics is all Mac today. Mac went crazy.
Yeah, man.
This one, I don't want to take this one away from you. I'm gonna go ahead and let you. You know what I'm saying? With the
all right. One. Well, the last one. Well, it ties in. Then you had it's like a double topic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like I was telling him, this last topic, man. Look, basically, this all I wrote. Pussy run the world, man.
Pussy make it run the world.
It make the world go round. That's what I said. Yeah, make the world go round. And let me tell you what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about like a lot of, on a smaller scale, like the beef with, you know, J Prince Jr. and All Star JR, I think that's his name, and how they beefing over a woman. You know what I'm saying? And then on a bigger scale, like you had like Roman empires and wars being fought, you know what I mean, behind a woman because like that's just what it is. And it's like, you know, for some historical people, some people like every day, like, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna say get tricked out of your spot, but you can lose control and lose everything that you have. I guess it's the same thing, get tricked out your spot behind, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna necessarily say the wrong female. It could be the I don't know, man. Like you don't have that discipline to navigate through that situation the right way. You ain't developed yet, and you can let that consume you. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be all that you know what I mean? Like that's your go to or your need, your addiction, and it can cause a fall. You know what I mean? Like a society can fall behind that, and yeah, I mean, because I was watching something, man. I was watching some history thing, and I seen it, and I was like, yeah, that's true. Well, I watched it, and that thought popped in my head, and I was like, yeah, let me write that down. But yeah, that's what I mean, it can get deeper than that. You know what I mean? But how do you feel? Do you feel like that? Like it, you know, make the world go round, and you know,
You know, the reason I say that, first of all, we all come from a woman, so that's one
right?
of the main reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Make the world go round.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. Obviously, just reproduction, period. But also, like if you think about it, now women might get dressed up. Yeah, they trying to pull a dude, but women, like I said, a lot of women do get dressed up to, you know what I'm saying, to front on other women. But
Yeah.
us, dude, you know what I'm saying, men, right? You putting on that cologne because you want the joint to walk by, be like, oh, you smell good. You feel what I'm saying? Like you putting on the new shoes, you want to look fresh yourself, but you hoping that, you know what I'm saying, you catch a joint eye or what, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. Like when you go, like men, we going out to, you want to impress a woman or you want to pull, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't know how all men are. Some niggas say they don't, you know what I mean? Some men want men, whatever you want to do with your life. I'm saying if you going for a woman, bro, you kind of be like, bro, I gotta smell good. I gotta look decent. I gotta make sure my shit combed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go.
Yeah, fresh
up.
cut,
Like,
everything.
You doing this for back? Like I said, bro, when it's winter season, I ain't got no junk. I be here looking like Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't doing nothing, but as soon as like, hey, bro, we gotta go here. It's gonna be, oh nigga, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I gotta at least look right. I ain't gonna be out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But what if I meet, you always in your head like, yo, what if I meet the woman of my dreams today? You know what I'm saying? Or what if I go out and the woman of my dreams is in here, or a bad dream in here, and I'm in here looking, you know what I'm saying, dusty, and I could have, you know what I mean? I think about stuff like that too. Also on another level, why they run the world. Well, like I said, that's people that gonna lie, but I don't know how a lot of men think, because in this newer thing, everybody like try to hide their true emotions. You get what I'm saying? Like, or try to hide how they really feel. I'm gonna be honest, man. I grew up on Disney Channel, Boy Meets World, all that, bro. Like Topanga, all that. Like, bro, I grew up where I put women on a pedestal. Like for me, like, yo, if you a pretty woman or pretty girl, like I'm putting you in like, yo, I want like, you want to be held by a woman. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want like,
yeah,
deep down, bro. You want that? Everybody, them niggas gonna lie to you. They say they don't want to lay up with a big booty fine motherfucker while she rub on you and y'all sit and watch a movie, motherfucker. If you don't want to do that, I don't know. That's the shit. You know what I mean? As a man, that's like the comfort of a woman. And people be like, oh, it ain't nothing, nigga. Let's say some men who grew up without their moms or didn't grew up without a female comfort. But that's all you know. If you got a good mom, you know what I'm saying? Or a good, you know what I mean? A good female in your family, your auntie, your grandma, whatever. Bro, you grow to love them a different way. You get what I'm saying? Like that comfort.
Right.
Ain't nothing like, there's no comfort like the comfort of a good woman, bro. Regardless of what you say.
That's fact.
Regardless of whatever man gonna tell you whatever, bro. The comfort of a good woman, a beautiful woman who's sincere for you, bro. A real man long for that. And now, how you handle that, how you navigate that is where you get to tripping. You get what I'm saying? Because you can get too attached to something that's not yours. Nobody's really yours.
Yeah.
They got to choose to be with you. And then that's why you saying wars get fought, because, you know, this woman might have went off and did this, or people get killed. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I guess I'm getting older, Max. I be watching, you already know, the crazy crime shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I stay watching that,
killing their girlfriends, people, you know what I'm saying? All shit like that. And I'm thinking to myself, that's where it get tricky, Mac, when you say the wars, like, when I say women run the world, like, you wouldn't have killed, you can't take the fact of another man having that woman Like you can't, you rather kill her than another man
being with
to
somebody
enjoy it.
else.
Come on, that's where it gets nasty at. But you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But deep down inside, you really want the comfort of that woman. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You playing hard now, like, oh fuck that bitch. Da, da, da. Nah, bro, you really hurt. You so hurt that you'll kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And the people,
Right.
we get what I'm saying. And that's where it gets. That's where the disconnect comes. Cause yes, do they run the world? Yeah, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't end your world for them. That's
Right.
what I think.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah.
where
Yeah.
that's where it starts to get tricky for me. There ain't no one. I don't care who you are. I had some beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I had some dealings with some beautiful women, and you know what I'm saying. I done dealt with 5s and 6s, and I done dealt with, you know what I mean, 8 and 9s. You know what I'm saying? Whatever scale you wanna, you know what I'm saying, put it on.
Yeah.
I would never take myself out for no one. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna take her out or no other. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll stop talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I done had, you know what I mean, just in the past where, dude, you know what I'm saying? You met this girl through me. You know what I'm saying? This my lady. Now she your lady. Cool. I don't want to do nothing to you. Don't talk crazy like you know what I'm saying? Don't talk no crazy shit, nigga. Like you just, you know what I'm saying, nigga? First of all, I been did that. I had anything you did to her, I already did to her. Besides get her pregnant.
Right.
Good. Have fun with that. But anything else you did, I already did it. Not saying it like that, but that's what I'm saying. I mean it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
But just because you wouldn't, I don't want to do nothing to you, nigga. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely don't want to
Right.
do
It
nothing
ain't
to her.
that serious.
It's never going to be that serious with me because I understand you are and I got other shit I want to do. But when your whole world is a woman, my whole world ain't never going to be a woman. I'm sorry to say that. It's never going to be.
Yeah.
Because that's when you lose yourself. If your whole world is making this woman happy or trying to do whatever for this woman, and then one day she feel, oh, I can't do this no more, or you ain't who I want no more. Motherfucking lost. That's how a motherfucker loses his mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did everything. I did everything you asked me to do. You said you like this. You said you like get flowers sent to work. You said you like a man to be assertive. You said you want me to just plan trips. You said you do all that, and it ain't enough. Now you like, damn, this. You know what I'm saying? I got to kill this motherfucker. Hell no. You get what I'm saying? So, but women do run the world because, like I said, nobody care what nobody say. Beautiful woman walk in the room, men and women is looking. Get what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like, if you see a 10 walk in the room with a fat ass, bro, a girl is gonna look, and you know what I mean? Because she's like, damn, that motherfucker. You're like, she gonna compare herself, and then I feel like that's the difference because girls like girls, and men like girls. Not saying, you know what I mean? It go both ways, man. What I'm saying is, a beautiful woman, to me, I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to tread like, bro. A nigga with an 8-pack walk in, nobody gives a fuck like that. A couple women might be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? One race is gonna care. Niggas don't care about another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jack.
Nah, yeah.
Women catch everybody's eye. You know what I'm saying? Men gonna catch women's eye, or men who like men's eye. A woman, a bad female, won't catch everybody's eye. You get what I'm saying? And then that's what I'm saying. They got a gift. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to be the most beautiful woman, but I'm just saying, women just naturally have a attraction to them that, you know what I'm saying, if they carry themselves the right way, they start match. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely won the world. Like you said, war's been fought, but what I want to say is, like, don't crash out over it though. Get what I'm saying? And sometimes
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
you should enjoy from afar. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to learn to start doing. Every bad joint you see don't mean you need to DM them. Don't mean you need to, you know what I'm saying, say what's up. Just enjoy. Like, that's what I do, bro. I go on bad joint page, I'm like, oh, that bitch is beautiful. Keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, it used to be lit. I'm hitting them up. What's up? Da, da, da. Now I'm like, all right, you got to get to that, and that's where it could take it to my next things. I saw the thing online earlier about defeating the lust demon. So
Oh yeah.
I think that is because I dealt with that. You know what I mean? And I personally, you know what I'm saying, you deal with that because man be trying to get his rocks off sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all deal with that.
If you're a man and you healthy and you wake up with that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You wake up with that thing strong. It's like, I put this on somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, something got to take place. But for real. But no, I saw Maul from the Roy and Maul podcast. They was talking about it earlier. Basically, he was saying that once you defeat I can't remember what that girl's name on there. She's cool too. I like her. What's her name? They call her Baby D though. But she was on there. She's basically saying, like, when did you get to that age, or when you defeat that lust demon or whatever. He was, and Maul was basically saying, like, when that bad joint hits you up, or a joint you supposed to chill with hit you up, and y'all supposed to chill or whatever, you like, nah, I ain't gonna make it tonight, or I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do it, but I never been, like, for me, like I said, always been like, ain't never been the best looking nigga, always been a, you know what I'm saying, a fat nigga. You gotta make yourself, you know what I mean? You gotta, some females like that, but also you gotta have conversation. You gotta be charming. You gotta have some other characteristics to pull the joint. So ain't like motherfuckers is looking at me like, oh, he fine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that nigga cool. He, you know what I'm saying? He playing shit. Oh, he handsome or something like that. So if you got the chance to turn down bad bitches all the time, then it might be a dime a dozen to you. Nigga, if this bad bitch I'm chilling with me, I'm on it. You feel what I'm saying? I used to be like,
yeah.
But to have that to be like, all right, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, Maul was basically saying, like, once you turn down a bad woman or a beautiful woman who wants to chill with you, and you just like, you like, nah, I'm not tonight or whatever. He said you wake up the next morning like, damn, bro, I can do anything. Like, I resisted that temptation, even though it could have been a good time. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. And then lust come back to bite you sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Lust could lead to a kid that you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, true.
Can lead to a kid that you hitting this joint, you leave it in. Get what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying?
Or you might get that package, a package you can't return.
That's that too. A package you can't return. That's
yeah.
So you and it's like, damn, if I would have just fought that, if I would have just not fucked with that bitch last night, like, you know what I mean? My life would be different. Now I owe this bitch 18 years of my life. Oh damn, nigga! Now I got, you know what I'm saying? Now they go on medicine or something. You know what I'm saying? Or now nigga like get a shot in his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest, bro. Like you like the shit's crazy. So like you got to be careful with that. Like, because unless, like I said, and I'm not saying this, but a lot of times the best looking females is the most sexually active. Get what I'm saying? Now they gonna pretend they not, but they got so many men to choose from, so many people to choose from that they can pick and choose who they want to fuck with. And every night of the week, they can fuck with somebody different if they want. Rather than a nigga who got to try to bait his kill. All she got to do, nigga, it could be a DM from 3 months ago that she ain't open. She can open that shit and be like, oh, hey, I just saw this. What's up? That nigga gonna be on it that day. Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you got to watch that shit. But the lust demon is out here. I think all men have dealt with it. I think men and women deal with it. You know
yeah. I think both. Yeah.
But it's definitely, like I said, from personal perspective, definitely like the lusted over women, and it don't be love, it be lust. Like, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to take the motherfucker down. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? That's all you want. Because like I said, I ain't gonna lie to you, Matt. Because it's some women. It's like I want to be with them. Like, I want her on my, like, something about her personality. You know what I'm saying? I want her on my arm, or I want to be in a relationship with her, or I want to see how our chemistry would be. Some joints, this is like, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put her, you know what I'm saying? Behind her head.
Knock her off real quick, get out the way.
That's, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's where you weigh it at. And then sometimes you more times than not, you're going to get caught up on some bullshit when you go to just, I just want to fuck this joint. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I mean? Take this joint down. That's when, I think that's more lust demon, rather than, this a nice girl, let me take her out, court her. You know what I'm saying? And see where it leads to. So.
Yeah.
Those lust demons out there, though, man, and we've been all dealt with them. Like I said, still deal with them. Like I said, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? It's still hard to turn down something that you know what I'm saying, that look good to you. You get what I mean? And that's in a relationship or out of one. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think a lot of people's relationship kind of saved them. If sometimes, because it's like, I don't want to lose what I got at home, but you really got to battle with that shit when you're single. Because now it's like,
yeah,
shit, what's stopping me? Ain't nothing gonna happen if I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, you definitely got to be more disciplined when you single versus in a relationship, because like all right, for me, like, I ain't got to control my lust, because, you know what I'm saying, my girl, that's what I lust. You know what I'm saying? So it's more, you know, nah, not yet. Nah.
No, she gonna see that.
But that's one. You're right.
Go ahead, though.
But once you get there, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can turn it back on. You know, they say lust is a sin, but you for the sake of conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you know, it is what it. We ain't perfect. We all sin every day. But like I say, like, if, you know what I'm saying, I'm not out there in the world, I'm not single. So I'm just like, you know, that all that attraction and that lust is for my woman. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
but
respect
yeah,
that.
it's like,
And if you got the right
yeah,
woman,
like
that's who it's for.
that's it. That's yeah, and it go back to what you said earlier. Every man want a woman that he can lay up with, and you know what I'm saying.
That a
So,
good one, and that you can
uh,
trust and believe in. Like
right,
every person. Let's say that every person. Well, we talking about women, so I ain't gonna make it universal. But yeah, every man want that woman that they can. First of all, they can trust, know that they got their
right,
back, know that they can build with them, and at least look like something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to
right,
look like, you know what I mean, something decent, but it's like you want to be able to take around in town and be like, you know, this is my joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
Other men, you know, other dudes is looking, but you know this is yours. You get what I'm saying? And y'all are each other's. So, like I said, bro, for a straight man, they gonna tell you everybody's so super gangster now. They don't need, you know what I'm saying? And it's on both sides. The bitches don't need niggas, and the niggas don't need, you know what I'm saying? Let them
mm-hmm,
tell it. You know what I'm saying? Money over bitches, but at the same time, you spending your money to get bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's what killed me. Everybody was like, MOB, okay. You say that, but you at the strip club for money, trying to take a stripper home. Or you know what I'm saying? Or trying to impress, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, is it money
yeah.
over? It's money over them, but you throwing money to them. You get what I'm
You
saying?
throwing
So
money on them.
on them. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know. It's money over them, but you're spending money on them. And you can say, oh, no, I'm just having a good time. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's better ways to spend a couple $1,000s than to throw it on them. You know what I'm saying? Females' ass cheeks to me. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's if you working in a different bracket, I understand that. But nah, man, like lust is out here. Definitely, lust demon is real. Watch who you lay down with. Uh, watch who hits you up, because like I said, a lot of times too, females that are easily accessible, you gotta watch, because they, you know what I'm saying, like they definitely getting tagged down out here. Now sometimes a female just like you know what I'm saying, she just like, she might just like you. A lot of times it's they just talking to multiple people. You get what I'm saying? And then today just might be your turn. So just be careful when you know what I'm saying? Or this week, she might be beefing with old boy. So this week she decided, you know what I mean, see what's up with you. So I say watch that, and don't take everything, man. Like I said, examine it. Like I said, have fun, whatever. You should, like I said, everything will have to end with sex too. I would say that. You know what I'm saying? If you like a young lady, whatever, y'all can go out and have a good time, take her out, do whatever, but it don't have to end. Don't always expect the night, because that's how I used to be when I was a kid. Like, not a kid, you know what I'm saying? Younger, like, shit, nigga,
right.
nah, she coming to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like the night ain't successful unless she come to the crib. The night, even we gotta smash, and like night ain't successful until she spend the night. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be. It ain't like that now. Like, we can go our separate ways. Hey, had a nice dinner, we watched the movie. You want to leave? I had that. You know what I'm saying? I had to have multiple times. Hey, you want to? Oh, I'm gonna go home. Good. All right, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hit me when you get home. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's still a successful night to me. Like, that's because the lust is
right.
not as strong as it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like, damn, could have hit that jump. Like, nah, bro, we had a good night. We watched the movie. She ain't feel comfortable enough to stay, or maybe she got something to do. All right, bet. You feel what I'm saying? It's still a victory. Back when I was in my early 20s and stuff like that, it felt like you know what I'm saying? Damn, I just let this slip through my fingers. No, bro, you never know what come with that woman. You might have been, you know what I'm saying? You might have not
That's a
let it slip
fact.
through your fingers. So, like I said, just be careful. Be mindful of what you're doing out here, man. Especially if you're interacting, you know what I'm saying? In sexual activities, just be careful what you're doing and who you do it with. But like I
Right.
said, Mac, you right. It's an old saying, but women do run the world, and the lust demons is out here on your ass. So just, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Keep your guard up. But Mac,
that's a
man,
fact.
without further ado, like I said, I think it's just another hour on their neck.
Hell
Back to
yeah.
back, and
Hey,
it's seamless, man. Like I said, man.
yeah, we were
Motherfuckers not,
cooking with this one.
yeah, I'm telling you, hey, y'all not conversing like this. Yeah, I ain't say
Right.
conversating, nigga. Conversing, nigga. Y'all vocabulary, y'all. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We Mac, man, like I said, bro, this future bright, bro. We're gonna make something shake. But it's been another episode of Lessons and Blessings, a different episode of Lessons and Blessings. I like
Yeah.
these, Mac. I think, like I said,
Yeah,
I
me
think we
too.
should
Me
start
too.
incorporating these. Like I said, I think we should do trending topics episode and one of these. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
nah,
Like,
I'm down.
let's do
It's
it.
already we done
It's already
started. We can't
already
stop now.
can't stop now. And then whatever else we think. So y'all, like I said, we're gonna see how y'all like these topics. You know, we're gonna clip them up. And like I said, you know, I like to ask y'all opinion. When I post a clip, not all the time. Sometimes I just put a little caption, all right, you know what I'm saying? But especially on this one. When we clip this one,
Yeah, this
ask
gonna
y'all
be
some questions.
this
Please
gonna be a
chime-
good one to clip
please,
up.
Yes, please chime in, man, because like I said, we like to know y'all opinion. That engagement is definitely gonna boost. You know what I'm saying? Us up, and I just like to hear people's opinion, how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we tripping. Maybe you got a different
Right.
Maybe you got a different angle. You know what I'm saying? So hey, comment, like, subscribe, smoke something with your kinfolk, man. It's your host that love to smoke, the Great Orange Hope, man. I'm here. You already know what the greatest co-host to ever exist. My dog, my player partner, you know. Mac at the
Man, it's
Stack.
Mac at a Stack, aka James Mac, man. Y'all know. If you don't know, you're gonna find out.
I was gonna say, if you don't know now, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until next time, man. This episode 32. We be back on your head top very soon, man. Bless up. Take care of
Yes,
yourself.
sir.
Peace.
Peace out.